Okay, so I have to ask you guys, what is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? And now for me personally, it's not about the money and it's not about the views. It always has been about helping other people. Wow. That looks good, buddy. Wow, that looks pretty good. Doing nails. So every time I've gone that way, it's been closed. I'm not making that mistake again. Man, that's a lot of people. Whoa, man. Man, it was packed today. All right, back in Harlem. We're actually starting the vlog off a little backwards today because we started in Amsterdam coming from the office when we usually start going to the office. But yeah, we made it back to Harlem and it is a bit dark, which means we gotta do our best to finish the vlog. Because I also still have work. But y'all know we got this because we some bosses. Plus, it just got really quiet, so. Now I got a little nervous. One quick side note, how y'all doing? I almost forgot, I'm being all rude. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Did y'all have a great weekend? Did y'all eat good? And if you did you save me some? No, shoot, we all cricket. Oh. Something I wanted to share with you guys, because on this channel I do tend to share a lot of like personal growth as well as like growth of the channel and potential goals for the channel. And today I thought it would be cool to actually dig into my mission statement, because I was legit going through my phone looking at like video ideas when I saw my mission statement that I made like 5 years ago when I first thought about the channel. How? Come on, tell me that ain't gangsta. I mean, this was before the vid happened. This was before we moved to Harlem. This is for all of that. And I wrote it down when I had the thought of making this channel. And I was still doing my animation channel. And you know what's crazy is that when I wrote that mission statement, that's when I knew that I wanted to help people. But yeah, I came across this mission statement and I thought it would be cool because as soon as I saw it, I just felt a lot more certain about what it is I'm trying to do with this channel. I ain't even gonna lie, look, I am really cold. Jeez, let me put my gloves on. Ooh, always packing the heat, always, look. Always packed. But yeah, it makes me feel like I'm on the right track, because even when I read it now, it says my mission statement summed up, and it is helping people take action so that they can create the life that they love. Come on, like, that's my mission statement. And remember, this was written like 5 years ago. Matter of fact, I still remember the day I wrote it. I wrote this, I was sitting in my office and I was just talking with another, like one of my coworkers, and they were complaining about something and just complaining. And I realized that a lot of people were unhappy with where they were in their life, but at the same time, don't know where to start or how to take action. Which leads me to the next section of this note, which is the problem. I'm telling you, this was well thought out. Because legit, what I wrote out in the next section was the problem, and then it says a lot of people live their lives being miserable because they have the intent for greatness and all this other stuff, but intent don't mean nothing if you don't take action. And that's where I come in. I want to change that and help people take action. And then it gets even deeper because then I go into like details and like, well, I put my pillars of how and where I want to help people take action. Well, snap, the sun is coming out. Oh, snap, let's go, man. And the first pillar being self-development. Basically, I want to help people be more efficient while staying positive. And this is just so they don't get overwhelmed to not start, because the whole thing is to actually start. And then also the hardest part about a lot of this stuff is just starting. And we're not talking about just like creating or making videos. We're talking literally almost about anything. It's always harder to actually start. And for me, this is actually really important. And it's the reason why I talk about it on the channel a lot, because I've been there. I know the struggles of starting. Like, I know how hard it is. But the moment you start, like, it's so much easier to move something if it's in motion. Like, so you just gotta start. And yeah, this is something that I'm like super passionate about. I wanna get more people started. And then also in parentheses, I wrote in here to use stories, like my own personal stories, to help relate to people to act and to actually start. Because again, pimping, I've been there. Oh man, that's so funny. I just ran into a parent who, I know our kids take gymnastics together. That's so funny. But the next pillar being tech and gear reviews, because I always felt like there's no, like, you gotta know what you're doing and know how to use the drip. Because if you don't know how to use the drip, then it's intimidating and it prevents you from starting. And again, that's my whole thing. I want to push people to actually start. I mean, which is why we have the whole drip check segment, as well as just take the time to review camera gear, as well as other tech drip that can help you get the job done a lot easier, like the Insta360 Ace Pro. Side note, drip check coming real soon. Because it doesn't matter if you don't know how to use the drip or if you buy the wrong drip, because you need the drip for the right job. And plus, and y'all already know too as well, I be trying to save y'all some monies. So yeah, that's why I have tech and gear reviews in one of the pillars. With the last pillar being like vlogging tips, because, and the only reason I put that as a pillar was because I know entering this journey, there's a lot to learn about vlogging and a lot of things that held me back. I mean, this mission statement was written 5 years ago. That should say enough. Okay, man, what is going on with this weather? The sun just like popped out after it just snowed. But anyway, with the last pillar being tips and tricks for vlogging, because I'm not even gonna lie, vlogging had to be one of the hardest things I've ever tried doing. And I love it though. You know, it's one of those things that's really hard, but you just fall in love when you're doing it. And I know that sounds crazy, but it is so true. There's something about vlogging and doing these vlogs that you just gotta get addicted. For me, I love, like legit, I love everything about it. I love the storytelling aspect of it. I love just trying to figure out what the day's gonna be like. I love the process of editing the vlog. It's just so different from any type of project I've ever edited or any commercial I've ever made. It's so different from any of that. Even the show I did back in Atlanta, the 411 the show, when I was the segment producer and editing some of those episodes, it's completely different than that. So everything that I'm learning or everything that I try to bring from my professional career to the vlogs, I try to share. Anything that works, I try to share. As well as just sharing anything that can help take the edge off when it comes to the entire process of vlogging for you guys. And then I wrap this whole mission statement thing up by asking, remember what's the value and remember what problems am I trying to solve. And you know what, for the most part, I feel like I'm doing pretty okay. I'm doing an okay job going about what I set out to do 5 years ago, even though I didn't start the channel right away. But yeah, the channel is what, 3 years old, I believe now. But for the most part, I think I am pulling up with the value and solving problems. At least that's what I think. I mean, yeah, I got a lot of work to do on it, and yeah, I got a long way to go, but I know that we will get there, and I know we're gonna keep bringing the sauce. Dang that son. Jeez. And I will say there is one thing that I feel like is missing from the mission statement document, and that's simply to just keep trying to do better. Every video I make, everything that I rock, just keep trying to do better. And this is something that I talk about in a lot of my videos, is every video I want to make better than the last, and this doesn't have to mean like heavy editing or anything like that. It's just I want to make it just a little bit better than the last one. And then also along with that, to try to remember to keep pushing boundaries and keep trying new things, because I do feel like sometimes I get complacent and just, you know what I mean? I want to make sure though that I keep trying new things. And if you guys could take anything away from this video, I would definitely say to write your own mission statement. Have a plan for your channel, for yourself, and just remember that. Remember that why, because the why is the most important thing, like when it comes to like making, especially a YouTube channel or your business or anything like that. The why is actually the most important thing. Like, write that down. Seriously though, like, write it down. Oh, and also don't forget that we are putting the you back in YouTube, so be yourself. Please be yourself. Nobody could be you better than you. You know what? Write that one down too. And yeah, I think that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Huge shout out to today's coffee sponsors. And if you want to buy a coffee, don't be shy. The link is down below. If not, no tea, no shade, because I ain't a hater. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for rocking with me on this crazy, like, this is a crazy weather day. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, for real, the weather, the weather was so bad today. And now the sun's out, but it should be dark. I'm just being real. But again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed making it. Oh, and really quick, write down, I want to know what your mission statement is for your channel or for your business or for yourself. What is your mission statement? Light them comments up down below. I would love to know. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed making it, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, now quick side note, I don't know if you can see that, but that's how they do the trash here in the Netherlands. They use the trash truck, there's a guy that gets out, grabs a remote, and then lifts up the trash out of the ground. Like, come on. Come on.